no idea why I'm here, why this live is happening. Yesterday I had I made a post about that maybe there is some live happening yesterday, but didn't happen. You never know what's going to happen. Also, if you are watching this live and you want to join with me, then this time I added a link to the description. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's active link or you can copy this and then you can join. Hello. I also opened this in my computer, then it's more easy to see questions if there are any. No need. Anyway, these posts that I'm doing in YouTube, they are not very how to say, they don't go viral. So I will read that spontaneous post I made yesterday, and then let's see what's going to unravel or happen, or yeah, maybe this live will stop at that time also. Everything can happen. It's all this. So just short reading. Going live today may happen. We will see what's going to happen, as no one knows. No one ever knew anything. Knowing appearing in this doesn't have an owner or actual knower. It only seems like that I know, while there is no one in the center of body. No era, just appearance of era. It's totally empty. No Buddha, no Guru, no teacher, no Jesus, no holy men or women. Just empty appearances. No one's better, no one's higher. No one got something called enlightenment. When still looking for something, then unscribe this channel, as here is nothing for you. Nothing to give, nothing to teach. No one got something called enlightenment. Nothing to teach, nothing important to say, no need to share even this. It's just simply what appears to happen. No choice to speak or not to speak about nothing and everything. This unconditional freedom. Speaking and not speaking are the same. Here is no one holding you on a leash. You are free to come, you are free to leave. Free to subscribe, free to unsubscribe. Listening this can be seeking and can be just love in this. Either ways, it's just what's happening apparently. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't lead you where you already are, apparently, as there is no you. This is home. There is only home. Home is another empty word. Don't get caught up with words, meanings of words, concepts of words. They are all empty. Pointers, when there isn't anything to point to. Here seems to be a lot of love when expressing this that is impossible to talk about. And compassion by saying there is no one who can escape from this, no one to help. Even when in sorry, it feels so real and so really happening with me. It still doesn't see you, and it can be like harsh open slap to the face. But this is the language of compassion, although it doesn't see you, so it doesn't comfort you, help you, and teach you. It's really empty, and you will never get this. So you could also, instead of reading this or coming to live or weekly meetings, to go just hiking, Do nothing. Sing, dance, drink, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's really empty. It's already this. It doesn't move. It doesn't go anywhere. This doesn't lead you anywhere. It's just cool to hang out and speak this empty language that only few are open to, apparently. Oh, that short announcement about life that may or may not happen went quite long. Crazy, wild, innocent, always unexpected this. And this life didn't happen yesterday. It's happening now. It's always now. Oh, hi, Julia, from the beach. Enjoy. Awesome. Come join. Okay, I read from here. During the panic I went through after a suspected snake bite, I had faith in myself and doctor. My mind thought useless to trust God. Yeah, whatever is happening. Beliefs can appear in this and they can disappear in this. Eventually, it's just life lifing. No one taking care of life, controlling life, directing life. It's always unexpected, unknowingness. Yeah. And there can be beliefs or faith to God, separate God. And then there can be whatever is happening and there is no faith anymore or beliefs in God. So comes and goes, appearing or disappearing in this is just what's happening, apparently. Nothing wrong and nothing right. This doesn't say that it's wrong to believe in something separate. No, it's also full. This dream of duality is also what's just happening. Fullness appearing as many. In a story, believing that there is something or somebody separate source, God, who is taking care of me, of my life, that I can lean to. Yeah, it's just making this dream more comfortable when there is actually no certainty, no safety what's going to happen and what this is all about, so to speak. And then believing in something separate that supports or hold or I don't know, guides, controls, giving this false sense of safety. But it's just a dream, just a story made up by no one. Just what happens apparently. Yes, no one knows anything. Of course. Who could know? The knower is illusion. Knower is you. You is illusion. Separation is illusion. And when the somebody from this separate sense, from separation, hears this, it can hear that Ere knows. Ere knows what she's talking about, because it has this veil of knower, veil of me, and it filters everything through this. So it can hear the knowings, it can hear the concepts when there aren't any. This doesn't know anything. This doesn't have anything. This didn't get anything. This is not different than you. It's not, this one is not special. You are not less special. There are no ones more or less special. It's a dream again. Respect from Florida. Cool. Send some sunshine. Although it's very sunny today here also. I tried to show. Sunshine. So cool. Yeah, I think, yeah. I have been once in Florida in a dream, in a story. It was cool. And it was quite long time ago, already 15 years, I guess. Allowed to travel, apparently. And although planning may happen, the next trips, next meetings, next chats, I don't know, whatever, going to the movie or visiting the friends. Planning may happen, although there is no time and there is no one. It's just what happens. Last night I dreamed being in Miami. Cool. And at the same time, although the planning may happen, there is no no certainty or no knowing that it will really happen. So usually I prefer to plan maximum 24 hours, and this is always so as yesterday's live meeting didn't happen. Anyway, either way, it's always perfect. It's always this. This is always perfect, and not for me, not for the separate self. And yeah, it can't be seen by this separate being. This separate being would like to see that this is a perfect, would like to know that this is a perfect. It's impossible. We were hiking a couple of days ago, and again spontaneously. Actually, it was rainy. It was raining a lot, but we managed to stay almost dry. And we were talking with my friend, my husband, my roommate, my my daughter's father. That there are of course no relationships, and when it's seen that there are no ones. There are no need for, I don't know, new friends or friendships to have. In a story, it was important to validate who you are, to get reflection that you are real and your stories are real, and how good you are, how much you have, I don't know, accomplished. It's all so empty and meaningless. There is no need to have any relationships. This is, and there can be, of course, many relationships, it doesn't matter, but in the sense that there is nothing lacking, nothing missing. And also this communication, it doesn't need to be communicated as this what I was writing and reading this post. Someone commented that how it was too many words from nobody. Yeah, and all these words are empty. Doesn't matter. There is no one saying or writing or reading these words, and it doesn't matter if there are words or there aren't words. All is this. This is appearing as too many words or lacking of words, speaking or not speaking. Welcome. What was that? Welcome to the world, the real world, and the show. What is the real world? Tom Smith is writing, funny how expectations drop perpetually. This word I don't know. Julia is writing, so Ere, does this mean that there's only happiness now? Yeah, only happiness. Yeah, can't you see? Anger and sadness are only in the story. It's everything. Whatever is appearing is this. It can be happiness, it can be sadness, it can be anger, frustration, disappointment, blaming, feeling guilty, all colors of the rainbow. Nothing excluded. All is this already, and nothing wrong with anything. When there is no sense of I am, it's just this. Nothing wrong or nothing right. Yeah, and of course, nothing excluded. And there are no, I don't know, feelings that you shouldn't feel or there should be more. All should and could, would are also disappearing and dissolving, evaporating. Yeah. When the expectations falls, life begins, so to speak. But for no one. This doesn't have any expectations. This just is as it is. Only the me, the separate one, can have expectations about this. And as it isn't my way, how I would like this to be, there is apparently suffering or depression or whatever things can happen. Tom is writing, it can be poor, it can be rich, happy comes, sadness comes, but it doesn't not attach to anything. Yeah, it's open house. Everything is free to come, everything is free to go, and everything is free to come back. and stay as long as it stays. It doesn't happen with anyone. These words, these thoughts, these feelings, these emotions, these reactions and actions doesn't belong to anyone. They doesn't have an owner. There can be knowing appearing in this without the knower. Knower is a dream also appearing in this, but it's still a dream. Everything is this poorness, richness, good health, bad health, all emotions. The law of action and reaction governs the nature of on earth. I don't think that God is going to make any exceptions to this law available to awakened people. Surrender Mystic wrote that, but I don't know what to comment about that. There isn't any separate God who have opinion how this should be played out, how this should be. You can say that this, whatever this is, you can say God. I prefer to use words like unconditional freedom, unconditional love. Although love and freedom itself are unconditional, but for the separate ones, there seems to be that love seems to have conditions. There are love between men and women, and there are usually conditions. This love is conditioned. But when I say love, then it's unconditional love. And also, when I say unconditional love, I quickly say unconditional freedom, because the word love have lots of concepts and meanings for different people. Also, as God, it has too many stories, too many packages, and you can say whatever. For this is nameless. Checking the questions. No holy men's or women's. Yeah. Ere, do you have one or two favorite non-duality jokes? I don't have a memory. Okay, one. And it's not a joke, but still. What are the first rule of radical non-duality? And the second rule. First rule is don't talk about this with anyone. Second rule, don't talk about this with anyone. This can't be talked with the me, so to speak, who doesn't have any openness to this. So don't say about anything about radical non-duality in the bar. You may be punched out, or somebody you may lost a friend, maybe. It sounds insanity. What the hell are you talking about? I am here. What do you mean here is no one? In that sense, it's really, really good, fun that there are these non-duality communities, meetings happenings, and all these nobody's friends who are open to this, and it's like small family without any conditions, without any relationships, without anyone owning anything. No one better, no one worse, no commitments. It's so free and beautiful as it is. People come, people go. It's so unconditionally free. Mm-hmm. It's funny, there are not a lot of people who get this, Mateus. It's funny, there are not a lot of people who get this. Yes, there are no people who get this. When getting this happens, then it's dream of duality. I got this. I understood this. You may think that you have to be there to see this, to recognize this, to get the realization, to understand this. But this is this dream maintaining itself, the me maintaining itself, seeker maintaining itself. No one gets this. Forget it. It's impossible. When this is seen by no one, or when the dream of duality is over, there is no one who woke up from that dream. It's seen that the dreamer was dream too. They are not two, they are one, the dream and the dreamer. So no one isn't waking up. Although in the story, Ere had awakening or awakenings or shifts, I don't know. I don't know what these words are meaning, but just how other people are describing these things. But this, I can say, is happening only inside the dream. I got something. Dream of separation, dream of duality. In this dream of duality, there is looking and seeking this enlightenment, and maybe doing different practices or meditation or yoga or I don't know, psychedelics, following some instructions, trying to silence the mind, being aware, and etc. etc. Just to get enlightened or to get this blissful state. Even when there is achieved blissful state for, I don't know, hour or two or days or weeks, it's a state. It needs maintaining, it needs effort, it needs work. Yeah, but what's shared here isn't a state, isn't a lifestyle, isn't understanding, isn't knowing. This is itself effortless. There is nothing separate to reach, called enlightenment. No one separate who can get this, called enlightenment, or bliss or happy state. Checking the chat. Tom Smith, nothing to get. Zero. Nada. Woohoo! Hi Nick. Ciao. You can join. I shared the live link under the descriptions and in Instagram also. Surendra Mystic writes, God wanted human to remain in jungle. Where are you taking these stories? Mike Bell. What is the difference between the nighttime dream and the waking dream? Nighttime dream, and what is the difference? I don't know. Is there any? Okay, nighttime dream. having a dream. Lots of things happening there, and it feels real, really happening. Real characters, I don't know, soldiers or family members, I don't know, or ghosts, whatever can be happening inside this nighttime dream that feels real. And in the morning, body wakes up. No one wakes up. You doesn't wake up. You don't wake up. Body wakes up, and the story comes back. Story of me, and it's in. Oh, it was a dream. It wasn't real. It wasn't happening. But this is waking up into the daydream. This is a daydream. This duality. There is no separation. There is no duality. And yeah, what is the difference? I don't know. But the daydream, what I'm calling, is this dream of duality, dream of separation. That I am, you are, there are others, and so on. And it's really happening, exactly like nighttime dream. It was really happening. Of course, when this daydream collapses, the me collapses. Apparently, it's seen there wasn't anything happening. It was a dream. and and yeah, nothing even yeah, wasn't happening. So it's only this. And going back in the story is all a story, even these words, of course. um, just one willing soul, nothing to get, it wasn't me. Tom, self always searching, it cannot stop. Yeah, the self, also called seeking energy. This is what it does. This is what it what is its function. um, Seems to be. I don't know. I don't know. But always searching something to fulfill, to become. Searching can be, I don't know, at school, learning things, at work, uh, at bed, in the spirituality, in a sport, whatever. There can be searching for something to fulfill, or yeah, it feels like something is lacking. This separation, or this veil of separate me, the self, is dividing this pole, and it will never be full for the individual, for the separate self. There will be always, no matter how big house you have, how many cars you have, or children, blah blah blah, or how, no matter how spiritual you are, there is always some itchy feeling that it's not quite that yet. There is still something missing. And of course, this can be so different in everybody's, in every appearances. Um, this is how I would express this feeling separate, and searching for something better. And next, it's the addict, selfish addict, constantly needing or wanting. All this needing and wanting just dissolves when there is no one. Then there is no needing or wanting to have new relationships, or any relationships, or I don't know, to maintain old relationships, to work through these relationships, to manage. I hope you understand. Only self-conscious being can feel enlightenment. Surrender music. I guess we speak totally different language here. Only dreamed character can feel enlightenment, would be my interpretation. Tom said, exactly right. I don't know for what. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Right and wrong are also just what are appearing in this, even when there is no right and wrong. What is right for one is wrong for another, and so on. J. Krishnamurti said, "Do you want to know my secret? I don't mind what happens." Yeah. And also, when something like that is said, I also have to say that even that everything can happen, even minding what may happen, can happen in this also. There is nothing wrong when there is someone minding what may happen. And Krishnamurti said, "I don't mind what happens." Yeah. There are no expectations anymore. This can be boring, this can be wild, this can be busy, this can be doing nothing, this can be doing something. Everything is this. Losing job, losing health, losing friend, losing husband, family member. Everything is this. Ciao, Hadar. Nice to see you. We are having a meeting tomorrow in Patreon. If you would like to join, you are always welcome. And also these non-duality meetings that are happening here and there and so on, they doesn't have any meaning. They are totally empty. They can only reflect that there is no one, but they can't do nothing. There is already no me, no separation that can become one, that can dissolve. I'm glad our Estonian friend speaks English because I can't understand your language. Yeah, although the words are empty and more words, less words, nothing, helps you or leads you because the understanding doesn't lead you anywhere, doesn't help to bring this closer, doesn't help to realize this. Because who is understanding this? Me. It's a dream. You can't understand this. You can't grasp this. It's impossible. It's nothing to do with the path, spiritual path. I don't know, reading the books, spiritual books, or being really, really religious and reading through the Bible, or sitting with the gurus. No, nothing leads to that what is already the case. Fullness, completeness. It seems that words are important or have meaning in this conversation, but it only seems like that. It's nothing to do with the words and understanding. At least Ere in the story didn't understand anything what these guys were talking about. And still, apparent death was eventable. Help me out with this word. Julia is writing, so it doesn't matter if I practice compassion and meditate or not. I can eat candy and watch TV instead. No, you need to meditate, Julia. We can sit next hour in the silence. Nothing's needed. It already is. You can watch Netflix instead. Also, you can watch this video. It's the same. Or eat chips or go to the hiking. I guess I'm ending soon this video. It's already 42 minutes. I don't know where it went. It was fun. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Although there wasn't anyone. Yeah. Until next, if there is any. Who knows? No one knows. Zero is my favorite empty word. Yeah. It's good word. Stay well. You too. Ciao, everyone.